PCS Coding. ICD-10 PCS codes are 7-digit alphanumeric codes that are used to code procedures in an inpatient hospital setting. There are up to 34 possible values for each character, and every value represents an option to clarify the definition of the character. I's and O's are not used in PCS codes because they can be mistaken for ones or zeros. The first character stands for the section. There are 17 sections altogether. They are medical and surgical, obstetrics, placement, administration, measurement and monitoring, extracorporeal or systemic assistance and performance, extracorporeal or systemic therapies, osteopathic, other procedures, chiropractic, imaging, nuclear medicine, radiation therapy, physical rehabilitation and diagnostic audiology, mental health, substance abuse, and new technology. The second character of a PCS code stands for the body system. This clarifies which system of the body was involved in the procedure. The third character of a PCS code represents the root operation. The root operation is the objective of the procedure. The objective could be things such as repair, replacement, drainage, excision, etc. The fourth character represents which body part the procedure was performed on. This would be a specific organ, joint, or other area that would create a more specific description. The fifth character of a PCS code represents the approach that was taken in order to perform the procedure. For example, it will describe whether it was an open procedure or percutaneous, also whether or not a scope was involved. The sixth character describes any device that may have been placed during the procedure. This device could be something such as a pacemaker or a drainage device or any other device that could be implanted in the body. The seventh character of a PCS code is the qualifier. Not every procedure needs a qualifier, and in that case it would be represented by a Z. The code book is set up in a way that it can be easily navigated. It is divided into 4 sections. Those sections are the introduction, index, tables, and appendices. The introduction is where you find things such as PCS coding guidelines. The index is where you go to look up the table in which you will find the procedure that you're trying to code. The tables are where you will go to make up the second half of the code after looking in the index. And the appendices are where you can go to look up different definitions and qualifiers and other such things. As I said earlier, the codebook is set up to be easily navigated. You'll begin to create the code in the index. Look up the procedure name in the index first. There you'll find the first 3 or 4 characters of your code. Those will direct you to which section and table you want to go to in order to find the rest of the code. When you get to the appropriate table, you'll go to the 4th character to find your body part. Then go to the boxes to the right of that to find the approach, device, and qualifier characters that fit. With all the characters together, you now have your 7-digit code. In this scenario, a 75-year-old woman has been admitted to the hospital for a total knee replacement of the right knee. The knee joint will be replaced with synthetic substitute. I went to the index and found the replacement of the knee on the right. It led me to the table labeled 0SR. The 0 stands for medical and surgical section, S for lower joint, R for replacement. Then I found knee joint right, which was represented by the letter C. The corresponding boxes brought me to 0 for an open approach, J for synthetic substitute, and Z because there was no qualifier. The final code is 0SRC0JZ.